Well, the snow's gone. Just when I started to go out here to make a video, I took Charlie out. Somebody started to start up a engine there. It sounded like a chainsaw or something. I don't know what her. Let's go and keep on going, I guess. So I'm gonna videotape anyway. Videotape. You know that's called tape because they used to actually have tape back in the day. Go out here and check the few things. The mail first of all, I guess. Oh, here's a motorcycle going by. So let him go by. That's what started up. And there's no mail. But yeah, the snow is gone. The rain came this morning. And I thought, well, it's time to think about what we're going to do here with the bees and stuff, because I can see a little bit of indication that some of the trees are starting to put out some little bit of spring-like stuff. This is a forsythia. And it's kind of getting ready to bud right there. Here is our red maple tree. Now there's not going to be much on the red maple tree this time of year, but in about 2 weeks it'll start. And there's the branch for it right there. That's that red maple. A big old tree here. And each year it's an indicator to me what's happening. Now you see that tree there? I used to be a lumberman, had my own sawmill. That would make some good lumber, but it also makes a beautiful tree, so we're gonna leave it there. I'm thinking this year I want to maintain 4 beehives. That's what I've got now, 4 active beehives. And yesterday they were out because it was warm in the 60-degree weather. So I was out taking some pictures. And they were bringing in pollen. I'm not sure where they were getting it from. But I saw one bee bring some orange pollen in. Several other bees bringing in a kind of a yellow pollen, a yellowish white, which I think is probably, what do you call it, an ornamental of some type. Now, I see one bee out there, I think, venturing out this morning through that little crack. Yeah, they have been coming in and out of that crack. But here in the stump garden, and here's why it's called the stump garden, not much going on yet because it's not warm enough. It's been wet. It's still sprinkling a little bit. So I've got a lot of stuff to take care of. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make splits with these 4 beehives that are active and put them in single deeps. And that way I'm going to multiply, probably get at least another 4 colonies out of that. And I'll probably sell them because I don't want to go in the winter next year with more than 4 colonies. It gets to be too much work for me at my age. I'm 81. And we don't have the electric fence on right now because the bears are still sleeping. The other thing I'm going to be doing is fixing up these swarm traps. I hope to catch a couple swarms. This will need some work, needs to be painted when it dries out. And yeah, I'm gonna do that. Also, just generally try to keep this bee yard better. And I'm thinking I need to take a few trees down here because they're mostly poplar and they're going to leaf out and that's going to shade my beehives, which bring another problem with the, oh, there's one flying out of there now. I guess she's gone. Yeah, they're starting to be active. The small hive beetles like the shade, so see if we can zoom in here. Yeah, they're starting to check it out. It's warmed up enough that they're wanting to go out and look around a little bit. So I'm pretty excited about the season beginning. A lot going on this year. As you get older, they got more doctor appointments and stuff like that. So they keep me pretty busy. And you have other things to go visit family because you got grandchildren and things like that. So takes up your time. And I need to clean up some mess around here it's got behind. See what I'm gonna do about that shed. I'm gonna change that around a little bit. I started to build it and I think I'm gonna tear that first part off and rebuild it. I need to stack some firewood here. Get this out of here and put it back where the other firewood is there for next winter. And I noticed this morning I got a flat tire on my car. Well, it's gone even flatter too. I'm gonna have to pump that up pretty quick. I have to do that today, or else my pickup truck's gonna be stuck there. I'll have to change it. So, yeah. I need to paint some equipment, organize. Yeah, that's part of beekeeping too. You get lots of stuff. If you look over here, that's where all my equipment stacked from when I had my losses a couple of years ago. Gonna sell a lot of that stuff, I hope. Try to clean up around here and get rid of a lot of stuff. I got plenty of beehives. I've got a lot to sell. I've got stored honey in the freezer that from the dead outs a couple of years ago that I haven't done anything with, but it's in the freezer, should be fine. And I thought I'd just come out here and show you a little bit. Here's another swarm trap. I hope to catch at least one swarm trap, at least one in each swarm trap, I guess. And then I'll be able to start again for the summer.